Come to me, all you who are weary and carrying heavy burdens, and I will give you rest. That's a promise from Jesus to his disciples. And we know as followers of Jesus that heaven will be a time of eternal rest. But is there rest here on this side of heaven and in our current life on earth? Well, the answer has to be yes if Jesus promised it. And I think sometimes we make it more difficult than it really is. It's fairly straightforward how Jesus offers us rest. He offers us rest from carrying the weight of the world on our shoulders. He's going to do that. He's the creator and redeemer and savior. We are not. And so we can rest in him that he is actively at work in our best interests, regardless of the situation, that we do not have to fix it or fix others or fix ourselves. He is in charge and we can rest in him. He's given us a wonderful example of not filling our lives to the brim with busyness, that there's actually margins that we need in order to rest. And so he's inviting us to follow his example of taking times away and to be by ourselves in times of prayer and times of family meals and times with friends. Jesus definitely had a distinct way about him in terms of that he was very much in ministry and it was all go, go, go. But then he took time to rest and play and to recharge so we can rest in his example. And the final way that I think Jesus invites us to rest in him is to be a people and persons who invite rest for others. Let me ask a personal question here. When people are around you, do they rest? Do they leave recharged? It's a question that I often ask myself. The people around me that are closest to me, when they leave my presence, do they feel better about life, or is there some sort of low-level anxiety that I'm giving to them? A part of how we allow people to rest in our presence is to love them right where they are. It doesn't mean that we lower the bar or we somehow don't have standards or we don't follow Jesus's example and way, but it just reminds us that we're all on a journey and we all need a little grace. It also is mindful that folks that are typically restful and provide rest for others, they're thinking about what the needs of others are, and they're meeting the needs, maybe even without them being asked. Jesus said, "Come to me, all you who are weary and carrying heavy burdens, and I will give you rest." I invite you to take him up on that this week.